Hi and welcome to my Calculus Clinic. This is Dr. Gardenakla. Today we will learn a little bit more about integration using partial fractions. And there are a couple of things which you need to be aware of. The first one is the integration of 1 over ax plus b dx is equal to 1 over a, and a is the coefficient of x, multiplied by ln mod of ax plus b plus c. So that's the first thing you need to be aware of. The second one is the integration of 1 over ax plus b all squared dx is equal to minus 1 over ax plus b, and then you divide by the coefficient of x, which in this case is a. And this is, in fact, is the reverse of the chain rule. If you watch my video over the chain rule, for the chain rule, you'll understand that this is the reverse of the chain rule, and that this one, if you watch the video on special integrals, it will explain where this is coming from in more depth. So let's take a look at the first question, and the first question is, I am integrating x plus 4 over x plus 1, x plus 2, minus 2 dx. And I am being told, let's ignore the integration and the dx for a minute, and let's concentrate on using partial fractions on this. So x plus 4 over x plus 1, x minus 2 is equivalent to a over x plus 1 plus b over x minus 2. I'm being told to use this. Okay, now the first thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that we have common denominators. So I'm going to multiply by x minus 2 and multiply by x minus 2 and multiply here by x plus 1 over x plus 1. Yeah, and if I do that, then I will have a common denominator for all of them, which is exactly what I'm after. So let's start here. So x plus 4 over x plus 1, x plus minus 2, and that is equivalent to a multiplied by x minus 2 plus b multiplied by x plus 1 over a common denominator, which is x plus 1, x minus 2. So the numerator again is a multiplied by x minus 2, b multiplied by x plus 1, divided by the common denominator. This means that x plus 4 is equivalent to a x minus 2 plus b x plus 1. Because we have the same denominator, this means the numerators must be equal. The next part, I start to think of what makes one of those brackets equal to 0. So let's think, let's use a purple color, and let's think what makes this equal to 0. What is the value of x that will make that bracket equals to 0? And minus 1 is the value. So minus 1 plus 1 is a 0. So 0 times b is 0. So this means that b will disappear, and therefore I should be able to find a. So let's go here at x equals minus 1. We're substituting here. Minus 1 plus 4 equals a minus 1 minus 2 plus 0. This means that 3 equals minus 3a. Therefore, a has to be minus 1. And that's the first thing I have found. I have found the value of a. I need to do something similar and find the value of b. Now, what makes this bracket equals to 0? What is the value of x that will make that bracket equals to 0? If x is 2, this bracket will become 0 because it will be 2 minus 2. So let's try this. At x equals 2. So 2 plus 4 equals, this bracket will be 0 because 2 minus 2 is 0 times a plus b, 2 plus 1. So 4 plus 2 is 6 equals 2 and 1 3 is 3b. Therefore, b must be equal to 2. So I managed to find A, I've also managed to find B, and what I need to do is go back in here and sub in the values of A and B. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm substituting the values of A and B into my original partial fraction. So I'm going to go, let's use a different color. So I'm going to go x plus 4 over x plus 1, x minus 2 equals minus 1 over x plus 1 plus b, which is 2 over x minus 2. Now I can integrate this side with respect to x and integrate this side with respect to x. If I integrate the right-hand side, it means I have integrated the left-hand side. So let's go from here. So equals. Now leave the minus alone and let's take a look at this one here. And let's go scroll to the very top. And you will find that it's equivalent to the one here at the top. So it's equal to 1 over a ln mod ax plus b plus c. So let's go back and let's write this down. So this is equal to minus ln mod x plus 1. Okay, bearing in mind that the coefficient of x is 1, so I'm dividing by 1, plus, leave the 2 alone, and then we do apply exactly the same here. So we're going to go ln mod x minus 2 plus c. And that's the integration for my question using partial fractions. Let's take a look at another example, something slightly harder. So I'm on question 2, and I'm integrating 2x over 3 plus x all squared dx. Let's ignore the integration for the time being and let's look at partial fractions. So I'm going to say 2x divided by 3 plus x all squared. And I'm going to say that this is similar to, equivalent to a over 3 plus x plus b over 3 plus x all squared. Okay, and then I need to think of having common denominators, and to have a common denominator, I'm going to go for 3 plus x all squared. So this means I have to multiply 3 plus x here divided by 3 plus x. Okay, so let's go back to our green color and we go 2x over 3 plus x all squared, and that's equivalent to a multiplied by 3 plus x plus b. And the denominator is 3 plus x all squared, the common denominator. This means that 2x, the numerators must be equal, so this means that 2x is equivalent to a 3 plus x plus b. I need to think of the value of x that would make this bracket equals to 0. I want this term to be 0 in order to find b. So what is the value of x that would make this bracket equals to 0? And the answer is x equals minus 3. Okay, so 2, so x equals minus 3. So let's substitute here. 2 multiplied by minus 3 equals a minus 3 plus 3. So all that term will go into 0 plus b. Therefore, b must be equal to minus 6. I have found b, which is great. Now I need to find a. And to find a, pick any easy value, either x equals 1 or x equals 0. Always x equals 0 is always easy to substitute. So at x equals 0. So let's go. 2 times 0, I'm substituting here. 2 times 0. I'm doing exactly what I did here. 2 times 0, and that's equal to a 3 plus 0, which is 3, plus b. And I know that b is minus 6, so I can put the b here, minus 6. Because I've just found out the value of b. So this means that 2 times 0 is 0 equals 3a minus 6. So 3a is equal to 6, so a must be 2. I found the value of a. And I have found the value of b. What's next is to go back in this one here and substitute the values of a and b. So let's go back here and let's sub in those values. So 2x over 3 plus x whole squared equals 2 over 3 plus x. 2 is the value of a and minus 6 is the value of b over 3 plus x squared. Oh, 3 plus x whole squared. Sorry. Okay, I am integrating. If I integrate this side with respect to x, this means that I'm integrating this side with respect to x because they are both equal. So let's try and integrate. Okay, 3 plus x, 1 over 3 plus x integrates into, let's go back here, it integrates into this one here, right? So ln ax plus b and divide by the coefficient of x, which is a. And in our case, let's go back and take a look. I think it was 1. So 2, and we're going to have ln mod 3 plus x over 1, and which is the coefficient of x, but it's 1. So we're going to have to ignore it. Minus 6. Okay, now we are integrating 1 over 3 plus x all squared dx, which is similar to that one over here. Here. So it's equal to minus 1 over the bracket, not squared, the bracket to the power of 1, and multiplied by or divided by the coefficient of x, which is a. So let's go back down here. And let's do exactly what we have just found. So minus 1 over 3 plus x whole squared, actually to the power of 1, I beg your pardon. And divide by or multiply the denominator by the coefficient of x, which is 1. So I'm going to leave it there, plus c. Let's tidy it up. 2 ln mod of 3 plus x. Minus is a plus 6 over 3 plus x plus c, and that is my answer. Okay, let's take a look at something slightly harder. And I think we're on question 3. Okay, so let's start a new page.